Camila, my luscious toffee cheesecake, how exciting is this? We're going to the USA, and I've wanted to do this with you for ages. 4 months of planning finally pays off.
Absolutely, my honey-coated chocolate. I couldn't be more happier that we're doing this, and I must thank you for making this possible in the first place.
What would you like to do when we get there, my chicken-crusted pizza? I would love to visit Times Square, as that was on my bucket list for as long as I can remember. It is also a bucket list item I would love to share with you as well.
That's a brilliant idea, my smoked barbecue ribs. Now then, let's us get aboarding, because we have reserved seats that we need to get, and we also get priority service too, because of our ticket type.
Say Camila, my luscious melon slice, how are you finding the flight so far? The view from where you're sitting looks absolutely stunning, and it gives me the greatest of joy seeing you happy.
I'm really enjoying it, my honey-crusted salmon. Now then, we have a whole 2 weeks worth of fun to be having, and we're sat in first class as well, because we were able to get the best seats we could possibly afford, and I'm happily over the moon with what is about to take place.
Excuse me, but just what the fuck are you both doing in those seats? They belong to me and Liza, and so we're now going to claim what's is rightfully ours. You will either move, or I will call the flight attendant to have you both removed. Do you hear me?
Oh no, not Henry Alfreton. Just what on earth are you talking about? I bought these about 4 weeks ago, because we're going on a holiday of a lifetime.
I don't care what you did, James, those are mine and Liza's seats, and we want them, right now. Do you hear me? Or do your ears have extreme cases of hearing blocks placed in them?
Oi. That's quite enough out of you, Henry Alfreton. James bought us these seats about 4 weeks ago, because he wanted to give me a holiday to remember. What on earth is your problem with me having a wonderful time with my husband?
Let's see, because we deserve them much, much more than you both. If Darren were to run the airlines, he would put 2 law-abiding U.S. citizens in the best seats over those who just strayed in from the Pacific.
Aha, says the very 2 people who came in unannounced from Hawaii. And before you even question as to how we got your information, we're doctors at the DMC medical practice.
And just what in the world of Ben and Jerry's is going on here? Henry Alfreton, I thought I told you to return to your seat in economy class, because that was the ticket you selected. I don't know what scheme you're trying to pull, Henry, but it is not going to work on me.
Like I was ever going to listen to what you have to say, Darren James Stratton, which I'm not going to do. Either you tell James and Camila Lancaster to get out of mine and Liza's seats, or I'll move them myself. Do you understand me?
I hear what you're saying, but I'm still refusing to forcibly move James and Camila Lancaster out of their seats which they both paid for. Now then, move back into economy class, where you two belong, or I shall get the police involved. Your choice, but don't tempt me. Tempt pop.
I think it's time for me to initiate the third option, which is to cast some DMC logic to force those 2 to move myself, and making myself and Liza resistant to any police threats you may have lined up against us both. DMC logic, activate.
Now then, that's much more like it. As for you, Darren James Stratton, you are going to go to economy class, to make sure that James and Camila Lancaster don't get up to any of their usual tricks. We're in our seats now, and this is how it's going to stick. Go back to economy right now, and while you're at it, get us some of the finest food and drink you can ever imagine.
You heard my wife. Go back to economy class, and don't let us catch wind of any of your tricks either, as we're not going to buy them. Besides, any compensation you may have in store for those 2 will automatically come to us instead, because of your absolute sham of a service to us, and for forcing us to move out of our original seats. Move it, right now, and on the quadruple.
Now just what the fuck is going on here? Henry and Liza Alfreton, just what are you doing sitting in those seats? They belong to James and Camila Lancaster, and they've somehow been forced to sit in the very back of the plane with the cargo. What exactly did you 2 do? Tell me, right now, and none of your entitled behavior either.
Not unless you ask us nicely first, we won't. Even then, it's really is none of your business, because these were our seats to begin with, and everyone on this plane know that we'd spent $500 to purchase them. Now then, get out of our sight, or else we'll have the police come and arrest you. Do you understand me?
I beg your pardon. Liza, I happen to be a police officer, and what you two have done is very much illegal. You've been scamming people out of £75,000 worth of first class and even business class tickets for the past 20 years, and you've never been caught at your dirty work until now. So, I'll tell you again, you'll either put this right, otherwise, I'll get the plane to make a quick landing where I'll get you both thrown off. Do you understand me?
I'm sorry, Alan, but I don't think it's a wise idea to make the landing, because we're too far along the Atlantic to land safely. The best thing to do would be to
shut that cake hole of yours and go back to cargo, because me and Liza are in charge of the whole shebang. Go on, otherwise we will summon some powerful people to have you thrown out of the window. Do you understand us?
If I am to go back to cargo, it'll be to get James and Camila Lancaster and to have them sit in their rightful places. You will either get yourselves back to your assigned spots, or we will put you into cargo until we land. Your choice, but I wouldn't continue pushing your luck if I were you.
Come on, Darren, let's go and find the Lancasters, because we'll stop at nothing until they're safe and back in their original seats.
Ha! Nice try, but I've just silently used some DMC logic to keep them both trapped inside cargo, and I've done it so that not even you can override it, Darren, because I'm in charge of this neighborhood, and you'll have to do what we say. We're in charge of the DMC neighborhood now, and we'll stop at nothing until we get our own way.
That's right, Darren. Now then, you're both to stay put, because James and Camila don't deserve to be in this plane. Ooh, I have an even better idea. How's about I teleport them back to the airport, and I have them placed on the no-fly list? I think we should also incorporate a no travel outside the DMC neighborhood list, and then we can put Darren on it.
Henry and Liza Alfreton, just give it a rest already. I'm trying to concentrate, and I constant your end title was now you will read the Lancasters. Right now, otherwise I'll breathe them both myself.
And how exactly do you plan on getting us to comply, Melody? Because I'm the main leader of the DMC neighborhood now, and you'll have to do as I say.
I think you know what I will do, because this world is not yours. I will make sure things are put right, and I'll make sure to do this until now. Here is where I will start that. DMs and logic activate. James and Camila read.
Oh! How dare you free James and Camila Lancaster? Now they can try and claim what rightfully belongs to us. We won't let that happen, because we deserve these seats much more than they do. What's this with everyone that they have to force us to act normal? It's giving me a fucking headache, and I want out of here, right now.
All right. That's just it. I've had enough. Henry Alfred and Liza Alfreton, you're both going to come with me, because I'm going to take you to your assigned seats in economy class, and then, when we land, I'm going to have you both arrested, because you forced James and Camila Lancaster to cargo, when they should be really sat in those seats. Do you understand me, or do you want me to repeat that?
I don't know how many times we have to say this, but we are not budging from these seats, as they belong to us, along with the rest of this plane.
Damn it! That's just it. Come with me, because I'm now taking you both to your assigned seats in economy class. And, before you pull a fast one, DMC logic, activate.
Good riddance to bad rubbish. They are a pain in the neck. I can't believe they did that, but I am happy to put it right. Let's find the rightful owners now, so that they can have their seats back. They should be here with us.
That's a brilliant idea, Melody. So when you're ready, let's go, now.